So that's one of the main things. So when it comes to moving money or sending money or transacting, we've built out a very intuitive interface that also gives you 4 key ways of how you can move money. Okay, so I want us to go through that so that people can understand that remittances is just one of the many things that we offer at Wire. So number 1 is you're able to do a wire-to-wire transfer. So wire-to-wire transfer, for those familiar with M-Pesa, is like an M-Pesa to M-Pesa transfer. So if I'm on Wire, you're on Wire, we can send each other money, right? So you no longer have to worry about, what's your routing number.
So Uno can pay me my debt easily.
Absolutely.
So
Uno,
Uno
use
a different bank.
Wait for October 1st. It's gonna be instant.
Okay.
All you need is a phone number of the user you're sending the money to, or the email address, the registered email address, and we are also adding Wire username. So as an example, for many of them that will be the first, you can easily have @Uno as your Wire username.
Okay. You need to reserve that. You need it.
That is more an aspect of Cash App.
Yeah, that's the aspect of Cash App or M-Pesa or so that's a wire-to-wire transfer. So that ideally why we have that is because we want as an African-based diaspora bank, we want people to be able to transact within their community in a fast and efficient manner. We're having significant challenges in modern day world. Why should I pay David? And if it's the ACH cutoff time, I have to wait an extra day for him to receive the money. So with Wire, I'm able to pay David, and David can use his debit card to spend money whenever or wherever he wants. So that's number 1. Number 2, you're able to do what we call an own account transfer. So if you have money or David has paid me to my Wire account, I'm able to move that money to any bank account that I wish. So let's assume I need to move money to my Chase Bank account. I can move money from my Wire account to my Chase Bank account. So that's on an own account transfer, and this is done via ACH. So we have the same day and next day ACH depending on the cutoff times based on the regulations here in the US. Number 3 is users are able to do bank transfers. So these are external bank transfers. So let's assume I need to pay my rent and or my mortgage, and it goes to the Bank of America as an example, and I have a balance on my Wire account. I can do an ACH directly to a Bank of America. So this is going to come in handy in terms of people that want to, pay school fees and do any form of external bank accounts domestically within the US. Last but not least, users are also able to do an international transfer. So our international transfers, are in 2 forms. So number 1, there's the remittances, which is pretty much an international transfer. So what we've done is now, once you go to the international transfer, we ask you where you want to send money to. So we give you a list of all the countries we support. So you'll have Kenya, Uganda, Nigeria, Ghana, Senegal, and all these others. Like I mentioned, we can settle payments in 120 countries, right? But we're gonna start at home in Africa. So we give you an option of the countries where you want to send money to. And then once you click or choose your country, let's say Kenya, you're able to say, I want to send money to Kenya to a mobile wallet. And then we'll ask you for the recipient information. I want to send money to my mom, my cousin, and whoever else. And then you're able to provide the, mobile number and or bank account details, and you're able to do that. Beyond that, we are also adding what we call value-added services on our international remittances, where you'll be able to also send money, to pay bill numbers. You can send a gift voucher to where, you're sending money for your cousin to go and shop. You don't have to worry that they will go and get their favorite drink in the local joint. You can send them a Naivas voucher worth 10,000 shillings. So what we're saying here is we've taken a lot of time to understand the pain points of a lot of the immigrants, and that's why we are building some of these functionalities. They are based on our own experiences and experiences of over 1,500 people that we've talked to directly. Okay. Like, hey, what's your problem? what challenges do you experience? And when you sit in that particular space, you realize that the opportunity cost of losing money sometimes can be as big as you didn't send that gift voucher, so that money didn't get to where it needed to go.